If you're just now joining us, I'm moving my operation to the coast property for the rest of the summer to get away from the heat and high wildfire danger at the other property. But we have big problems here that get much worse than just this. The first problem I have is these two big Doug fir trees fell across my access road. And it only gets worse from here. Last year, the timber company next to me clear cut this spot to the south of me. That's my property where the trees are. But they left this little narrow strip of trees because there's a stream, actually just a seasonal gully down below. But what often happens is the trees you leave will blow over because they don't have the other trees around them to support them anymore. If I was a good YouTuber, I would probably stage a shocked reaction to this, but mostly the more extreme carnage we have up the hill that we'll go take a look at in a minute. But it's not a shock at this point because I was in the area this spring and swung by here and took a look at what happened. It was shocking then, but I already know it's here now. I could cut these logs out of the road, but I'd have to leave some stump on here to keep this root wad from flopping over. And there's not a whole lot of road here left if I do that. It would be a bit of work and it would make it fairly tight to get through here. If this was the only problem here, I would probably do that. But I'll show you an even worse problem up the hill. This is the next big problem. This is a big log. But this big log isn't the problem. The big problem is over there. My road used to go up through here. This is the big problem. The access road used to go right here, right next to this tree, but when it blew over, this huge root wad took 3/4 of the road out with it. The road used to go right through here. That root wad is massive. The sun is making some lousy lighting. I don't know if you can see it, but this is all the road I have left. Right above all this is my gate. This tree fell down right in front of the gate, but it barely missed the gate and the gate is unharmed. But this root wad is right in the way from opening the gate if I was to get this opened again. If I had a cat here, I could very easily open this road back up again. Cat is West Coast logger ease for a dozer. But I don't have a cat here. And the time and expense to bring one up here to clean this road out when I'm only going to be here for a few weeks this year before I go back to the other property, it's just not something I want to deal with. By the time I was to get that to happen, I think I can open this up in other ways. To reopen this stretch with the tools I have now would be a lot of work, and it wouldn't make for a very good road because there's some obstacles in the way now. I think there's an easier way to get around all that and get through here. Instead of dealing with all this mess to get this road open, I could go up here where we have a straight shot right down to where the truck is. The big mess and the old road is right here, but right here where they logged, it's a clean shot with just thistles and weeds in the way. That's no big deal. Then right behind me is the property line. On the other side of the fence, right here, is the road I need to get to. So now I'm thinking if I just knock a hole in the fence, it's just a straight shot right into the property. I can move the gate over here. This could be a temporary fix until I get some equipment up here, or this might actually be a better way to go than the original road. Before I get carried away tearing the fence apart, we'll first drive up here to make sure there's no good reason why I can't easily drive up here. Then we'll go from there. There's some old stickered redwood boards here from long, long ago. Redwood can last a long time, but not that long. These are all rotten. Hopefully there aren't any boards with nails in them in here that I missed. Now I need to get a hold of some posts so I can move the gate over here. We made it to the property, but now I have this huge mess to clean up on my side so I can continue up the road. Whew, we finally made it up to the wood pile that we cut last year. That was a lot of work cutting through that mess to open up that road. Getting through the fence onto the property was no big deal, but that mess on my side, that was a long, long day. I didn't get much footage of that because I wanted to get it done in a day so I could get up here and get settled. So there'll probably only be a few clips of that, but that was a long, long day. I was going to show you the catastrophe that caused that mess, but I'm done for the day. We'll show you that on the next video. What I did just now was just small compared to what I have to deal with the rest of the catastrophe down there. But we'll see that on the next video. For now, thanks for watching. See you on the next one.